The 22nd World Cup tournament to be hosted in Qatar is going to be unique from all other World Cup tournaments in different ways. It has been known that the time and place are different already. We have been in conversant with the World Cup being in recent times played during summer after European season. One difference is that the World Cup will be held mid-season during fall. Again, as you might know, this happens to be the first time the World Cup will be hosted by an Arab country, and second time to be hosted in Asia after 2022 as soon as the tournament starts in November. Time and venue will be the new discovery you are not really known to. Guess what? There are fresh rules being introduced in Qatar this time around. You might be asking what those new rules are. Follow as we explain the 5 new rules introduced to the World Cup. 1. Introducing female referees. Since the inception of World Cup tournament, this will be the first time ever, where teams and viewers will be seeing female referees officiating matches at the World Cup.
Salima Mukasonga of Rwanda and French international, Stephanie Frappart as well as Yoshimi Yamashita of Japan have already been established as the first women who will officiate matches during men's FIFA World Cup tournament.
Also, 3 additional female assistant referees will be implemented at the World Cup in Qatar. And most of you are already used to seeing female assistant referees in the EPL and UCL. Morezo, this happens to be the first time female assistant referees will be handling men's FIFA World Cup. These expected variations, rules and upgrade at Qatar are purposely to make us more thirsty for the event in November. Honestly, we foresee a new glance of the FIFA World Cup tournament, and we are much elated. 2. Introducing the new semi-automated offside technology. During the 21st edition of World Cup in 2018, video assistant referees were introduced and an immediate technology upgrade has been made in the 22nd edition. This year, football teams and lovers will be seeing different dimensions of advanced technologies being implemented in making offside decision. Research shows that this execution will reduce the normal VAR check time over 50% from 70 to 20 seconds. Chief of Global Football Development in FIFA and former Arsenal manager, has a say on this new rule. There is a similarity between this new rule and the goal line technology, but with the new rule, the line assistant referee will be operating on the lines with a watch which will give an immediate notification if a player commits the offside rule. Teams and supporters stand the chance to watch the occurring decision on a 3D big screen in the stadium and, of course, on TV screens for viewers at home. Want to know how it operates? Stadiums in Qatar will be contoured with 12 cameras under the roofs, and those cameras will be sporing 29 distinct dimensions of every player's body. The data received is then delivered to the referees in the VAR room, who then finalize the correct call to the assistant linesman via the watch. And guess what? All these will be executed in seconds. We can't wait to have a feel of Qatar this year. 3. Eligible teams expanded. Qatar 2022 will be a platform for more world-class and elite players to show their talents. This year's edition comes its way for qualified teams to provide 55 players. Initially, it was 35 in the past editions. Qualified teams will now be entitled to provide 26-man list, who will be participating in the World Cup. So now, instead of 23, you hear of 26-man squad. That's an upgrade from the previous editions. Looking at the squad expansion and increase in number of substitutions per game, it is plausible to increase the number of bench players from 12 to 15. Are you asking yourself why those changes were introduced? FIFA responded, given the need to retain additional flexibility due to the unique timing of the FIFA World Cup 2022 in the global calendar, as well as the broader context of the disruptive effect caused by the COVID-19 pandemic on squad before and during tournament. Does that imply that things will go back to normal in the 2026 edition? There's not much certainty with that, but let's see what happens. 4. Introducing the new goalkeeper foot on the line rule. This particular rule doesn't come with any strange difference because it's already known, just like the 5 sub-cent irons rule. But in the context of FIFA World Cup, 2022 will be the first time where goalkeepers are expected to have, at least, some part of their foot on the line at a point a penalty is taken. Previously, we already have numerous penalty retake circumstances and even cautions. This particular rule has given rise to in domestic league and Champions League competitions. Considering the peace in the World Cup will, on the other hand, be producing different welcome displays to the ultimate. 5. Number of substitutions to be increased to 5 players. Hopefully, this will not be new to you. because you've already seen it being implemented in UEFA competitions and some domestic leagues. Fortunately, this year's World Cup will be the first time where teams will be allowed to make 5 substitutions in a single game. Also, the 5 subs will have to be made in 3 windows, and each team gets an extra sub as soon the game enters extra time. This change shouldn't be taken unnecessarily. Teams with great squad or setup will utilize this advantage during tough and difficult games. Yes, players will welcome this, because it means reserved players who mostly wouldn't come from the bench stand a greater chance of tasting the tournament on the pitch. Hit the comment section and tell us the new rule you're anticipating to see being regulated during the tournament. Also, if you love this video, subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up. Again, turn on the bell notification so you can always have a feel of our content.